She's back. Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, favorite Brit Brit. And I'm back to do another video. Now, hold on. Let me take these socks off because my feet is kind of high. I'm back with my favorite outfit, Queen of Cheetah. I got so much cheetah stuff. This is my favorite shirt, though, my favorite work shirt. I got so many workout cheetah outfits and so many cheetah dresses and cheetah one pieces. Hey, Ace of Spades, how you doing, sir? I ain't seen you in some years, boo. How you been? What's up? I've been sick as hell, y'all. Voice cracking. I'm feeling better though now. Finally, I'm getting over this cold I had. So we're gonna have a discussion today. I want to do a different topic. So I had an idea to do a video about can women, single women, and married women be friends? That's good. You've been doing good. Great. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear you've been doing good. I've been doing good too. So I want to do a discussion about can single women and married women be friends? And I've had this idea for two instances that just happened to me. Y'all know it be real life stuff going on that make me have ideas and think pieces and make me want to do videos about stuff. Real life ish, okay? Because this is real life. So the first instance is this young lady that I work with. She recently got married, maybe a few months ago. It ain't been a year yet, I don't think. So she got married. She's young too. Young, beautiful lady, 23, 22, 23, married a Nigerian African king, Black American queen. So she got married and she having some issues with another lady at work, right? So they exchanged words. They've been having some problems, whatever. Now the other lady that's giving the newlywed problems, she is not happily married. They both married women, but the unhappily married woman, kind of messing with the happily married newlywed lady, right? So I had to give her some game because I've had problems with this lady too. So I would have to give the young lady, the young newlywed, some game. Like, now listen, I had to pull up my auntie card, y'all. I had to tell her, like, listen, you're young, you're beautiful, you happily married, you just got married. This lady, she been married a long time. She unhappy, she got issues. Her husband got wandering eyes and XYZ, right? And he been doing things, with other women, right? Allegedly. So, she I'm telling a young girl, like, keep your business with your husband to yourself, okay? Good or bad or whatever, even if he's doing good things for you. If she asks, if unhappily married woman asks you what's going on with you and hubby, I said just be like, I'm good, he at work. I told her just keep it light. And I'm telling her this for a reason because you happily married, you're a newlywed, and you in love with your man, which is this normal. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to be careful what you tell people that's not happily married and not happy in their situation. Feel stuck, scared to leave, trapped, whatever the hell, waiting for the kids to turn 18, don't want to pay the alimony, don't want to disappoint the family, don't want to come up off that view and perception everybody have of you being the married nuclear family. Whatever lady reason is of not leaving and staying with wandering our husband, that's her business. And I'm telling a young lady, like, whatever you go through in your marriage is sacred. You need to keep it between you, your husband, and God. I said keep your friends out of it. And remember, y'all, mind you, I ain't got nan ring, nan man, nan husband, nan fiance. Okay? So I'm just telling her, like, real game, like, keep what you got going on with you and your husband between you, your husband, and God. Keep your friends out of it. Keep your family out of it. Y'all two work it out together between you two. Do not involve other people in your stuff. So, I'm telling her this stuff, and then I thought about it, like, after me and her had the conversation, I'm like, damn. I sat back and was like, wow. She's supposed to be going to that married lady for advice. And I'm like, not me over here, the 30 plus bitter unmarried woman over here in bitter land, you know, we the bitter ones. Over here in bitter single land, not me over here giving her good ass advice to help her in her future and her marriage. And it's crazy because she supposed to be going to the married one for, you know, for mentorship. Cause the unhappy married lady been married over maybe 20 years or something, a long time. And I'm just like, damn, that's crazy because not me over here giving her good advice to help her out. But I'm like, yeah, just keep your business to yourself, you know, keep it cordial, keep it light. Don't be going all into details. You know, I know you happy. I know you Hold on. I'm like, I know you're happy. I know you on the cloud, which is good. I wish the best for you and your marriage the rest of your life. But I'm like, at work, you need to be cautious, okay? Be very careful. You're young, you're beautiful, you got good things going for you, okay? And so I'm telling her that she listened and taking my voice. I'm like, okay, wow, that's interesting. So I'm like, dang, I should do a video on this because it's crazy. And then I had another thing I realized on my timeline. I had another lady on my timeline. Hold on. She friends. She went on vacation with she a married lady. She's into fitness, and her husband do, you know, fitness content. They don't own a gym. I don't think they own like an app or something. And so her and her husband do, you know, the Instagram thing and stuff. They entrepreneurs and stuff. And she was on a vacation, like a girls trip with her friends, or some of her friends, and her friends are all people I follow too, or some of them are. And some of those women are married, and some of them were single. And I was like, dang, that's interesting. They all on a good girls trip, enjoying themselves, you know, having a good time. And it's a different marital status of each woman. I was like, dang, let me do this video because the instance already happened to me that earlier a few days ago at work, and then now I see these mixture marital status women on my timeline. I'm like, let me do the video now. So I'm like, dang, can married women and single women be friends? I'm like, now I think yes. I say yes because it depends on both ends. Now both ladies need to be accountable. Hold on, I need to turn it. I'm hot. Okay. Now I think it can be possible. I think it can work out. So I think it can work out on both ends, but I'm gonna tell you how on both ends. First, on the single end, the single woman needs to have some type of level of class to her, some type of morals to her, some type of, you know, self-respect to her. Um, Not like a loose booty type of person, because you know that the persona is that single women are the loose ones and we the hoes and we the three or fours and we just going around, you know, either hating men or taking people men or whatever the hell perception they have of single women. But that's not true. Every single woman does not operate and move like that. And so one of my family members' husband said he don't want her hanging with single women either. She needs to be around married women. And it's like another reason um it's always going to be that division and clash thing is because a lot of women husbands get in their ear as well. And sometimes the husbands don't want you around a single woman because sometimes it's not that the single woman is a hoe. It's that the single woman, sometimes she got a little more self-respect, a little more standards for herself, and a little more love for herself. And sometimes the husbands or their mans don't want that love rubbing off on their wife, like that self love and that self confidence rubbing off on that wife. If he's a man that got drama in the home, if he is a man secure with himself, it ain't no problem. But if the lady like, if the single friend like a self love person, confidence, love yourself, put yourself first. Sometimes those men who not secure with themselves, they don't want their wives around that. So that's when they start the clash thing of she's single, she a hoe, she gonna be single forever. She ain't never got a man. She this is that. Why she ain't got a man? Why we ain't seen nobody? Like that's why it's always that clash. Now on the married people end, the married women sometimes they can, not all of them, because it's some real ones. And this how you know when the friendship can work, if you got a real one as a married friend. Because I've had married friends too, but sometimes they come around to use you if you the single friend. They want to use you to be the runaway house. They want to run into your house every time something go wrong. If they get into a fight, or he put you out the house, or he ain't paid the bill, the lights off this month, or y'all done got evicted. Now they want to come run to you for you to save them as a single friend. So you got to make sure that she not a user running to you, or only run to you when there's problems in the marriage, because they do that too. So don't let the married women use you as some, um, therapist for open ears. Then when she fall back in love and stuff, and when she didn't got good D for the week, she disappear. And when everything good, you don't hear from her. And also, she needs to be a friend who know game. Like, she understand what it's like to be a single woman. Cause once upon a time, she was a single woman as well. And she also got to be a woman who don't think she above and better than everybody else because she got a ring, and she got somebody's last name and she's somebody's wife. Because some women got that hierarchy thinking thing where it's like, I only need to be around wives, and my friends can't be single. And just because you have friends that are wives, that don't necessarily mean that they are good people, because you don't, just because somebody is a wife, that don't mean that their character is perfect, right? Because some women could be wives and be crappy people. Same as a single person. A single person can be single and be a crappy person. Same thing. So you got to make sure your friend is a real one and she understand, and don't try to like put it against you and throw it over your head that she married, and she ain't got no man, you can't keep a man, and girl, you just stay, can't have a man, and this and that. It's like, and she got to be a person that has a mind of her own and understands how to think for herself. Now, I'm not saying disobey your husband and disrespect your husband. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying have a mind of your own to know how to vet your friend yourself, know how to figure out your friend character as a married woman yourself, and understand and peep how your friend move as a married woman on your own by yourself without nobody in your ear. If you know your single friend is loyal, she there for you. She not a man hater, because sometimes they put us like in the man hating crew too. She not a man hater, but she probably take her time with dating and stuff. You gotta know, like, okay, on my friend just ain't out here, stealing nobody man, stealing people's husbands, or loose booty in it out. And you understand that, and you can be somebody's friend. That's a real one as a wife, a white friend wife. And it's like, it's a difference, okay? So I do think that the women can be friends, but it can't be that hierarchy thinking. And then sometimes it's always the grass ain't greener syndrome. Excuse me. Oh my God. Sometimes it's always the grass ain't greener syndrome. Just like how sometimes the skinny girls want to be thick and the thick girls want to be skinny, it's the same thing. It's like sometimes the married women want to be single and the single women want to be married. So it's like, so that's just how it go, y'all. Like, I don't know why it's like that, but it be like that. And another point I wanted to make was what else? If you have been single a long time, because I'm flip flopping on both women to talk about the pros, cons, flaws, whatever you want to say. If you have been a single woman for a long time, you can't be the type of person who like not happy for your friend, because that's another reason too that married women don't deal, not date, I was about to say date, they don't deal with single women sometimes, because sometimes some single women can be in their own, like, the ones who yearn marriage and the ones who really yearn a happy family and a husband and a nuclear family. Sometimes those women, if it don't happen right away, they kind of get like hurt about it, and they were down talking because it ain't happened for them. But as soon as it happened to them, oh, they head over heels, they key, they positive about it. So you got to be careful that it's not the person that's like, when you do got to answer the phone if your husband calling, which I'm not saying he a bugaboo husband, but she ain't the friend that's talking shit, jealous, hating the man. He keep calling, and it's a difference when your husband a bugaboo and don't want you to breathe without him every 5 minutes. But if he just really calling for genuine concern to make sure you okay, or because it's a difference between and your single friend also had to be a person who had a man before at least once and had like a long-term relationship and kind of know how relationships work. Is she a friend who never had a man and always a booty call, jump off girl? That's gonna be a different mindset she got because she don't understand what it's like to have a man at all. So that's another key to make sure you pay attention to. And know about your friend. If she ever had a relationship, she know like, yeah, sometimes you do gotta answer the phone. Your man call you because he trying to make sure you safe. It's the difference between controlling and protection. Sometimes, and when I was younger, I didn't understand that. I didn't know. Sometimes when they call and they just trying to be protective and make sure you arrive, that you safe, that you okay, you don't need nothing. Not that he trying to call to control to be nosy. It's a difference. It's a fine line though, but it is a difference. But back to the single friend. You gotta make sure if you a married woman that your single friend ain't no hate and stuff and don't know you because I remember another instance I had. I was single, I've been single my all my life. I had some other single friends, and my married friend came with me to a girls' night, right? Now, this married friend, she was a shitty friend. I told y'all before about her. She was a user. She always came around when she wanted to use us, once again, us single girls for her outlet. She wanted to use us to be the getaway friend, to come dump her emotional trauma friend, to run away to my house for the weekend because he done did some bullshit friend. So, yes, the married women do that. Y'all got to get that in check because that shit ain't right. So she was one of them. So we had a girls' night. She escaped, ran away once again. Actually, that weekend, I think she spent the night at my house too. And this has happened with multiple women, not just her married, different other ones too. But so my friend, the married friend, met the single friend, right? And so my married friend, she did have better discernment at this time because I was drinking back then. I didn't have discernment. She did tell me that the friend that was around me has a jealous spirit and she's a very jealous person. My friend, married friend, caught on to that right away. This another good thing about sometimes it is good to mix women because I be saying I don't like to mix my friends, but sometimes it is good to mix your friends because sometimes your friend might peep something your other friend been doing that you never paid attention to, and that was an instance where that happened. But she was telling me, homegirl, single friend had a jealous spirit. Now the single friend I'm talking about, she was the type, she was a bust down. She never had a man like long term. She just had booty call dudes, pump and dump type of situation. Like the dudes liked her because she had a nice body, and they like you in it because they lust over you because you got a nice shape, and they like you in a sexual way, not really like you want to get to know you. They just like how you look, so they can poke you from the back because you got a big booty. So that was the case. That's the one when I lost weight, she didn't like that I was getting attention, feeling good by myself. So single friend, my other single friend, that's why you gotta be careful who you hang around. My other single friend got jealous because my married friend was talking about her husband, y'all. Now, this is the first time they met. My friend was, mentioning and she was saying my husband because that's she don't know the man name, Michael or whatever. And so my friend will refer to her husband as, well, I don't know what she was talking about or whatever, but she was referring like, yeah, my husband had that like that song, or something like my husband, but she wasn't saying it in a my man way because um my friend, my married friend was mentioning, hey girl, how you doing? I'm trying to tell a story real quick. I don't know if you just tuned in or you heard it, but I was talking about mixing friends. My married friend brought her to a girls' night, and she met one of my single bust down friends that never had a man before that care about her. And so my single friend was jealous that my married friend was referring to her husband as her husband because my friend was really married. And so my friend was like, the single friend, like, she kept on saying my husband. She kept on mentioning her husband. And she just kept saying, my single friend was hating basically. And so I told my married friend, like, single friend kept mentioning you, kept saying stuff about your husband. And I was like, I never seen a problem with it because that's her husband. And but once again, you can't mix jealous friend bust down single friends with married friends because sometimes them type get jealous. And so my married friend was like, well, what the fuck else was I supposed to say? She don't know his name. I'm like, exactly. And I'm like, it was weird because now even though my married friend had issues in her marriage, she still loved her husband. She had a bunch of kids with him, for God's sake. I mean, he was something. He did something right. If you had all the kids with his ass. But that's beside the point. But the point I'm making is you got to be careful which type of single friends you got. Jealous hearted ones that really bust downs and never had nobody, or you single friends that had a man, know how to maintain the relationship, and the relationship and work out for whatever, but she understands that you do have to have some type of respect. You have to have some availability to your man, because you live with him, you raising children with him, you gotta communicate with him. But that lady didn't understand that. Single bust down and understand that. So I'm like, in that case, single women and married women can't be friends, because she would have been the type that just keep getting mad that my friend homegirl was answering the phone, and she would do that too when single bust down cousin would be talking to her man on the phone. It's like you always jealous somebody on the phone with their man because you never had nobody. All you got is 2 a.m. dudes off of Facebook to call the fuck on. But nobody really called to care about you. Won't even bring you a Happy Meal, won't help you with a flat tire, barely want to buy the condom when he come bust you down. I'm like, girl. So you got to be careful with them kind of single women, because them single women are dangerous. Single women are different. Married women are different. And you got to come to an understanding on each level and understand each other. Like, look, I know how it is to be single. Or the single girl got to be like, I know what it's like to have a man. Girl, go. Or your friend want to get drunk and leave to go be with her husband and her man. I ain't gonna say get drunk, because you ain't supposed to be drinking and driving. Long as she's safe and her man come pick her up, I don't see a problem with that. Women get mad at that. She gonna leave us in the club by herself. She a bad friend. This, that. It's like y'all be putting too many expectations on y'all friend. Y'all want your friends to be your security guard. Y'all want her to walk you to your car type shit. Like, do y'all be gay? Like, I don't understand what be the problem. Now, I'm not saying ditch your friends and don't communicate where you at. Tell her, oh, Michael about to come pick me up. I'm about to go home with my man, because that's what you do at the end of the night. You get drunk, you have a good time with your friends, then you go home and hump on your man, eat chicken in the bed. I'm not talking about that, but these type of women don't understand that, because they just used to humping on random dudes in the club and stuff. So they don't understand the stability of, like, all right, it's time to go be with my man. So they get mad at that and they'll call you, you will pick me, or you this, you that. It's a fine line though, because some women will leave you for dead for a man. It's a fine line between that. But I do think women and men can, women, well, I keep saying women and men. Single women and married women can be friends. What y'all think? Bella, what you think, girl? Because I think long as the married woman, the real one, and she understand what it's like to be single, like, okay, my friend, she good. I done vetted my single friend out. She ain't no bitter man hating woman. She ain't no, oh, get mad every time I want to gotta answer the phone because my man, something he might call for some emergency or anything, shit. Or the single woman can't be mad. And the married woman can't be mad. Oh, and the freedom part. The married woman can't be mad or jealous of the freedom too. Single women got. Okay, now let's talk about that. Because sometimes it be like grass ain't greener. The married women want to be single so they can have that freedom again. They can have nobody to answer to. Because some of them will tell you, like, girl, don't do this. Or they'll be like, girl, if something happened to him, I ain't getting married again. Or they'll say stuff like, girl, enjoy it. Or some of them are hopeless romantics and they love being married. Like, it depends on the person. So, and then it'd be the single women that want to be married. They want somebody covering them. They want a man to care for them. They want somebody to come home to every night. So it's like grass ain't green. It's just like the skinny girls want to be thick as hell, and the thick ass girls want to be skinny. Nobody never goddamn happy on either side. Okay, that's how I be. So I think that's all I think pieces for this video. And long as you gotta respect each other's decisions and each other, lifestyles, and you don't ridicule and critique them for their lifestyle they live in, because single people do single stuff. So if you married and you getting bothered by your friend going on different dates, and she can be dating multiple men and not sleeping with them, y'all, that is a thing, right? And women that's single, some of them are not bust downs and not busting every man they meet down. Stop projecting because you bust down, okay? Or you want to live through somebody else because you really want to be a bust down deep down inside. Every single woman ain't like that. So you can't live through your single friend either and be jealous, hating, because she and don't let her not have kids. Oh, that's another topic. If she can just freely move how she want to move, you can't be hating on that because you the one said I do. I told somebody this before. You the one who said I do. Okay, so you gotta understand what come with that. It's a level of like you gotta kind of ask for permission. I mean, you got a husband, you got to have somebody to answer to, straight up. If you respect them. Now, if you alpha wife and you one of them alpha wives and you run your husband and run a relationship, you do whatever the hell you want to do. But if you got an alpha husband, he ain't going. He ain't about to have that shit. So just understand what you got and be happy with what you got. And the grass ain't always greener on either side. You know, do what works for you and what makes you happy, boo. Hi, Narendra. Hi, Cutie Britt. Hello. Hi, Bella. Hi, everybody. Hey, Korea. Everybody from Korea. So, yeah, I think that's it for my video, you guys. I'm trying to think of anything else, any other points I want to add to the scenario. Because this kind of fall under not having kids too. Now, if you a person who's single and you don't got kids, you got to be careful. Excuse me. My weekend is going great. Just got off of work. Take my granny to church. You got to be careful if you a person single and not have kids. Careful who you befriend, because sometimes people will befriend you and then they'll start getting envious of your lifestyle if they not happy with their decision. Keyword. Sometimes, because I had a friend, try to punish me because she had kids. You can do that because you ain't got kids, or trying to punish me because I have a good career. I have a good job. Not had. You can do that. You got a good job. You get paid way more than me. You okay? Like I chose to not have kids. I chose to get a better career because I didn't want to be a poor girl working 3 jobs my whole life. I chose not to have a baby by a Pookie because we young and we broke, like I told him. Don't try to fucking punish me because you made bad decisions and you got to sit in your shit and you got to be careful, especially the older you get and the more successful you get and the happier you gleaming, you happy, you listening, you glowing, you living your best life. Be careful. You can be friends with married women who got supportive, good husbands, though. Because them type of women, they don't be haters. They be like, come on, girl, enjoy your life, girl. But the ones who got controlling husbands or the ones who trapped in shackles in their marriage, or they regret their kids or regret being married, you can't be friends with them because they're going to try to punish you every time you say, what you about to do next weekend? Oh, girl, I just booked a last minute massage. Oh, must be nice. I wish you can do that. You ain't got kids. You can do that. You got that good job over there. You can do that, girl. And you got a whole husband. You should have you should have an income household. You should be resting and living and feeling good. You got a whole extra person. You got 2 extra hands and 2 extra feet to help you, bitch. So you should be good. Ain't no reason you should be jealous of no woman who ain't got that. We ain't got half the help you got. And don't let him come from a good family and you got good in-laws. You got more than we got. Unless we got good family on our side to help us. But it's like, girl, don't punish us. Don't try to punish us because we chose, a different life than you chose. Because they will do that. I done had that happen to me so many times. That's another reason you got to be careful. Now, married women, you got to be careful because I'm gonna get on single women too. Oh, y'all ain't no angels. You got to be careful with the single women because some single women find joy in like flirting, slick doing little shit to your husband or like trying to get get attention from your husband and doing little shit. I'm not talking about because it's some insecure people out here. I'm not talking about when you just a presentable, nice looking woman and you come around your friend because your friend and her husband and you happen to be a cute fly girl. That don't mean you're trying to seduce nobody's husband. I'm talking about them hoes that know what they're doing, them hoes that find joy in trying to, pull your friend husband car or you the type that like married men, or you find a kick and a thrill out of trying to pull somebody man and trying to steal somebody man. It's a difference. Now you got to be careful with them women, because they ain't got no type of morals. They don't got no respect for you, your marriage, or themselves. You need to make sure your single friend respect marriage. Because if she don't respect marriage, she not gonna respect your marriage. She gonna find slick ways to disrespect your husband. She gonna find slick ways for you to try to turn you against your husband. She gonna find ways to get in the middle with y'all got going on. And you got to be careful with that, because some single women will do that. They want to be hot girls, hoes, 304s, want to walk around and be a little slick freak of the weeks. And you can, be a freak with somebody else, man, but not your friend, man, or not your family, man, or not on those seducing stuff, on some sneaky stuff. No, that's not okay. So you got to know what you're working with your single people that's around you. How was she raised? Was she raised around a bunch of thoughts and freaks? Was she raised with a man in the house? Because me and my sister was talking about this. If you was raised with a man in the house, you're not about to be just walking around a man dressed and looking any kind of way. When you go over your friend's house, let me give an example. When you walk into your friend's house, this is my outfit. When you walk in your friend's house, I'm playing. No, when you walk in your friend's house, hey Nisha, I love you. Hey, how you been, girl? You looking good, period. Okay, that's what's up. All right. And if you see her husband, Michael, right here on the couch, right? You walk in, okay, you and Misha, you walking in with Misha. Michael here on the couch watching the game this Sunday, whatever. Hey Michael, how you doing? It ain't no, hey, bro, all that flirting slick shit. No, this girl code, but these women don't understand girl code. All that trying to be slick, bending over and trying to do little shit, wearing little shit. When you're going over your friend's house with a man, you don't even need to be wearing certain short little stuff. Like certain stuff you don't even wear around your friend's man. Like now we all know. You can't hide every part of your body if you got a voluptuous body, right? But you dress respectful. And you go in there like, hey Michael, how you been? Okay, good to see you. And you walk your ass to the back to the den or to the kitchen or whatever with Misha. You don't go sitting your slick ass on the couch doing slick shit and this girl husband right here. You come in, hug your friend, and take your ass in there with your friend. Sit your ass right down when you come in and sit around somebody, man. All that, I don't believe in all that extra shit. Like, but see, we weren't raised like that over here. We weren't raised like that. We don't do that. Some women don't understand because they come from lineage of hoes. So they don't see nothing wrong with, doing little slick stuff around your man to try shit. So you got to be cautious with that. And you got to know your friend, most importantly. And but just cause, like I said, just cause your friend married though, she ain't no angel either. Cause let me tell y'all something. Oh, I'm getting on everybody on this video. Married women cheat too. They be on vacation, sneaking and freaking away. When I went out of town one time, this Jamaican bartender told me that married women pay him to bust them down. So yeah, married women not angels either. So yeah. And if you a single woman with morals, you gotta be careful with them, cause them types that cheat on their husband, or they're like, girl, I had to do this, that, to get this and that, and they be on that stuff. You gotta be careful with them if you don't believe in that, because even though we single women the bad guys, sometimes the married ones can be not so angels either. So they could be cheating on their man with the pool boy. With people on vacation, the nigga at work that be smiling at them, giving them attention. You know what I'm saying? So just both ways, just keep an eye and pay attention. All right. So, hmm I think I'm done talking. Do you have any thoughts, you guys? Ain't nothing wrong with being a boring, chill person. Ain't nothing wrong with waiting on the right man. Ain't nothing wrong with catering to your man if you got a good man. I always say that because good men is hard to come by and that's rare. They're rare. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about that. And people just gotta respect each other's decisions, you know. And sometimes the single woman can end up getting married, and the married woman can end up divorced or a widow. So you don't know what the future hold also. So that's why you gotta be humble and enjoy where you at in life as well, because you don't know what's gonna happen in your future. So just be grateful with whatever you got. All right? All right. Who is Show Speed? What are you talking about? I don't know what that is. So what y'all think? I think it can be worked out. I do. And most importantly, just enjoy your friendship. If you truly value sisterhood and value your girl the way you say you do, you're not gonna treat them any less because of a marital status, anyways, in the first place. But the girl who got married at my job, she told me when she got married, some of her friends stopped talking to her, and I told her, I said, because them hoes are some haters. They was jealous and they was hating because it wasn't them. And that's how I be. So just cause, and you just gonna stop talking to somebody because they get married is weird as hell. Because what did she do besides change her marital status? Now marriage can change you, you know, but as long as she wasn't treating you differently and treating you badly, why would you just stop being friends with somebody random as hell, like for no reason? That's nothing but jealousy. But somebody just straight stop talking to you for no reason, you didn't do nothing to them, that's all jealousy. Reeking through their pores and they couldn't hide it no more. They already been feeling some way about her. And then the marriage put the icing on the cake. And I told her that in the bathroom. So that's what I was like. That's the first time I told her to be careful what you tell your friends and stuff about your man. I learned all this through experience. I ain't married. I never been married, but I did learn some stuff in my relationships. You know, it's better to not mix your friends with your man, to me, because I've had women try to betray me, and offer my man oral sex, so in text message. So that's why I'm a fan of, like, don't even mix your friends with your man, because I don't trust that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Both need to be held accountable too. I didn't say that part, but yeah, both need to be held accountable, not just your friend, but your man too, because your man's supposed to be loyal to and respecting you in the relationship and marriage, and your friend's supposed to be respecting you as a friend, not eyeballing your damn man. But people be having some crazy weird stuff going on, man. So yes, and I think that's it for the video, y'all. If you're a single woman, don't be hating on the married woman that got her husband and got her happy life. And if you married, don't be hating on the single woman that's actually being single, dating and traveling and doing her thing as a single woman, because she freely can. She don't have nobody to answer to. She don't gotta ask permission to stuff. Um, get a okay. She can book stuff when she wants. She can, do what she want and do what she please when she feel like it. So don't try to make her feel bad either. Because why is this in Spanish? What the hell? I'm sorry. Don't try to make her feel bad either, because she got a free life and you chose a different path. Everybody got different paths, and that's the pill you swallowed and chose, and you got to deal with that. All right. So yeah, I think that's it. And for the husbands who get in their women ear about single women can't have no single friends, you need to watch her married friends, because when they go on girls trips and when they get drunk enough, they be talking about their exes. Well, some of them will talk about they old sexcapades. They talk about their old sexcapades, be slick flirting, trying to see if they still got it. The ones that's like yearning for that attention though. Not the ones that's happy and love and faithful to their man. But the ones that still got a little bit of ain't shit in them, they do stuff too. So don't think just because she with all married women on a trip that they ain't bust down. Because a married woman can bust down too. They not angels. All right. So I think that's it for the video. Or they could be pumping on each other. Me and this guy was just talking about that a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. They could be humping on each other. So, yeah. Just because all her friends married, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean that Jack Deadly Squad. Ain't nobody hating. I'm just telling y'all how some people operate. Not all are like that. I'm not saying all are like that. Ain't nobody no angels around here. You know everybody gonna get to work. The single girls gonna get to work and the married ones gonna get to work too. All y'all gonna get to work. Cause I noticed on YouTube, it's a division too. It's like the single super feminist women, they anti-hate men, and they just on the 4B and the O, don't talk to me and don't give me eye contact, don't this, that. And then it's the married men married women, that's my man, my man. You single girls is bitter, y'all just mad and jealous. And it's like both of y'all ain't shit in your own way because you married some of the married women been doing stuff too in their past or in their marriage once things get a little rocky and shaky. So ain't nobody no angels around here, around Chimp. We all ain't shit in our own way. That's what I be saying. Everybody ain't shit in their own way. All right. Including me too. All right. Ain't nobody no them angels around Chimp. I'm just saying. You ever been around somebody and they get to telling you, man, please, I ain't even gonna say. They be telling you stuff like, you married talking like that? I thought I'm supposed to be in the hoe here talking like that. If I'm the married single one, that's the hoe. I thought I was supposed to be the one talking like that, and you the married one talking like that. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. What you think, Bella? Can single and married women be friends? I know you're an intelligent, wise woman. What do you think? I know for me, I got to be friends with women that secure with themselves and they husbands secure with themselves and let their wives be their own individual. Not that the girl controlling her man and don't respect her man and don't let her man lead in the marriage. But I'm saying like I gotta be around them kind. That's strong minded women, basically. Them the kind I like. Cause and then what about the widows? What about the divorced women? Cause the widows, they kind of get away with everything because you know they widows. Because their husband died for whatever reason. Then what about the divorced women? The divorced women, they get the blame for they didn't say the marriage, they didn't fix it or whatever. Your man left you because you weren't doing your job, or y'all couldn't work it out because you wasn't patient, you ain't hold him down, or somehow it always end up on the woman. Somehow, a lot of times. Hi, Ayanda. Do you think single women and married women can be friends? Could have a variety of friends. Like nobody put the fire to no other divorced or widow woman. Divorced women kind of do get it bad though, because they couldn't make it work. They ain't fixed the marriage. They ain't saved face. Some divorced women real niggas too, because they some of them like, look, I'm out. You not about to be violating me like that. Court is on Monday. I'll see you, buddy. Be ready to sign. Some divorced women be real niggas and leave and get up out of there. Some of them don't stay to save the marriage for the image. Some of us don't care about no image or what other people think of us. I'm talking about us like I'm divorced. Some of them, I mean, not us. I mean us as in women that leave. That's what I'm talking about. Because I'm a part of that clan. Women that leave don't try to save the marriage and fix, you know. I mean, not fix, save the marriage and like save face and make the image that y'all together. If they're mature and respect boundaries, they can. Yeah, that's what I think. I think on both ends it can work if y'all both respect each other paths, decisions, and not on no jealous of each other life thing. Like the one single woman can't be jealous of the married woman life, and the married woman can't be jealous of the single woman life. It can work. I think so. But just make sure y'all both ain't trying to punish each other, because the single woman can punish the married woman. Oh, must be nice. You got somebody to help you pay the bills. You got somebody you could call for a flat tire. And then like you can't be punishing her because she have a husband. She has a man. And sometimes just because you single, that don't mean you ain't got nobody either. Because you can have Billy down the street, your little neighbor, and wink wink, that help you with your flat tire, help you with take you to dinner every weekend. So we could go both ways. You can't be punishing nobody, child. You can't do that. That ain't right. Exactly. It's just that nowadays most people secretly compete with. Yeah, it's sick. This lady I met at work, soon as I met her, y'all. First thing she asked me was I married? I'm like, oh, here we go with this shit. First thing she asked me, am I married? Do you got kids? What do that got to do with me working with you and doing my job, y'all? I just don't understand that. As soon as you say no, here come all the games. Here come all the slick comments, all the questions. But single women don't do that to married women. And that's the thing married women need to be accountable for, because y'all ain't right for that. And I think that's very annoying. I think it's irritating. I think it's like a clanny, clicky mindset to have. It's like, you married? If I was to say yes, it would have been, oh, that's cool. How long you been married? But since I'm married, I said no, I ain't married. No, I ain't got kids. All the drama began. The lady ain't backed off me yet. All because of a decision I made. God damn. God forbid I don't want to be with anything, and I'd rather be patient and wait for the right good man to come, and not than just marry. And I mean not marry. I ain't just get with any old thing and force myself into societal pressure just to please society. Because when you please society, you gonna be miserable. You not marching to the beat of your own drum or what you genuinely want. You living for another motherfucker, and I don't believe in that. Now you come with the ring, you come with the last name, you come correct. Yeah, we can do that. But if you come in half stepping and got amnesia and don't got your ish together, I'm not doing it. Some people just don't rock with that. People are busy with the wait. I'm sorry, Lord. People are busy with the life, so with their life, so you want to spend your free time with the people. Yeah. Very hard to know a real one from a fake one, but your intuition tell you who's who. That's true. Yeah. People are nosy for no reason. Sometimes married women wear their ring as a weapon against single women. They do that all the time. They sure do. I hear them talk about it all the time. But if you listen long enough, you could put that whole marriage together. I know a single woman who got game and who ain't like hating and like really like on no jealous stuff for real. If you listen long enough and let her keep talking about her man and the marriage, you could put together what's going on in that marriage, and you will know exactly why she asked you that off the bat, because it's something going on in that marriage. Because happily married women don't move like that. It's a difference in married women too. The happily married women's probably will conversate about it here and there, but they don't hound you. It's a different type of interaction and encounter with them too. You can tell. The happy ones, they don't give a damn. They don't care. Because they over there on the cloud happy with their man and doing their thing. And sometimes the single women do it too though, because they be excuse me. Don't itch. Sometimes single women do it too, because they be talking about how they they happy that they free and they ain't gotta do this and they ain't gotta do that. They ain't gotta clean for nobody. They ain't gotta cook for nobody. They ain't gotta but everybody value different things too. Some people don't mind doing that. Some people don't like doing that. So it depends on the person. And like I said, don't punish the next person for whatever you got. Enjoy what you got and just live in that. But sometimes when you enjoying what you got living in that, people come over there in your bubble bothering you. Why are you in my bubble bothering me? God damn. They do be nosy for no reason. But to me, what my mama told me? It's not about the wedding, it's about the marriage. Hello. Because we as women that get hell bent on the marriage, on the wedding, I mean, spend $1 trillion going all this debt, have all these fake ass gossipy people at your wedding, and doing all that to prove a point, to flex on your haters, to flex on your cousin who kept counting you out and discounting you for getting a husband. Now you got one. Now you feel like you better flex. Now, yes, there's people that celebrate and really are celebratory people, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that do it to flex. Some would do that, but you just gotta not fall for that crap, okay? You just gotta be smart enough to not fall for that crap, all right? And my mama said it ain't about the wedding, it's about the marriage. And I know I heard another quote too. The bigger the ring, the more problems in the marriage, or something like, or the faster the divorce, or something like that. Like when you got a big rock and like the big house and all the fancy and all the stuff, they say sometimes the more problems it is in the marriage because something going on to the point where the man overcompensate. I don't know, y'all. I ain't got no rich husband or rich man, so I can't tell you. I don't, but I've heard that before. And I don't know. I think it just depends on case by case scenario. Because some people can have big ring, big wedding, oops, and not have no issues. So I mean, I guess it just really depends. It just depends, honey. All right. But the ring thing is a thing because that's the way women compete though too. Because the women, like I know another girl. Oh, parking spot. The girl I made a video about when I was talking about don't be telling people in the workplace your business. Keep your business to yourself at work. The girl parking spot that tried to bully me out the parking spot. We cool now. She got married, and this guy, the hater guy that always hating on her ring. You a man, sir. First of all, he talking about she could talk to his wife to go to K's and get a better pick a better ring. Like that's some female tendency shit. Now we ain't gonna talk about the men that be hating on the married women. Cause I done seen this man hate on this girl so bad. I'm like, sir, you just mad she married now. But you married too, so why you bothering this girl that got married? You so in love with her that bad. I'm like, well, long as she happy, that's all that matters. Like some people don't care about no damn ring. Some people just happy that they got the man they really wanted. They in love with the person they in love with, and they're selling away happy with their little ring. Cause your wife probably got a big ring and got big problems, big responsibilities dealing with your sassy ass hating on another married woman ring. So I know she be going through hell with him. But yeah, I think that's it, y'all. And everybody just need to do what floats their own boat. Honestly. Do what floats your boat. Girl, please don't get me started on this man. I can make a whole nother video. I already made a video about his ass before. I might make another one. Because he hate his wife so bad. It's just atrocious to listen to. He kind of make me low-key discouraged from getting married, y'all. I'm going to be vulnerable with y'all. I'm going to be vulnerable and honest. When you work with a man and a man that hate their wives, hate women, and especially hate black women, it really like discourages you from being married. It's like, oh my God, I gotta get away from y'all because y'all are ruining me. Like y'all are giving all my hopes and dreams a damper. Y'all killing my dreams right now because you you like the man good on paper, right? You look good on paper. It look good from the outside, but when you hear him talk, when you hear them get vulnerable about their women, it's disheartening. It's disheartening and very discouraging. And it's because you with the woman you didn't really want. You just took her at the time because she was convenient and perfect at the time and use up for whatever reason. You're really on a DL. You don't like women at all. You hate your mother, or you just feel trapped and stuck, and now you just hate your woman. But you dropped on one knee. You asked her to marry you. So who's the villain here? You shouldn't have asked her. She's so horrible. But he hates so bad. It's like, oh my God. I feel bad for the wife. He hate on that lady so bad. I'm gonna do another video about it. I'm gonna throw him under the bus. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna do another video about it. But it's really sickening to see a grown ass older black man being a hater. Who raised you? Like, you ain't had no real niggas around you to stop you in your tracks. Like, bro. Like, talking about women like that, talking about her hair, her tattoos, her leggings, her pants, and all this crap on her ring, her size of her ring, and all this. That's sassy female behavior. Like, that's feminine stuff. Nobody never told you, though. And I just be like, ugh. But them same men, when their daughters get older, they want their daughters to be Queen's Princess Elizabeth. But when they meet the niggas just like you, now you feel some kind of way. No, don't be mad now. She the motherfucking nigga just like you. But you thought she was exempt. I'm not wishing that on nobody's child, like I said before. But y'all be thinking y'all daughters exempt. Y'all treat women like trash. Then want your daughter to be Princess Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. That ain't how that work. She probably gonna get the same, reap the karma from your ass. You putting bad karma on her probably, and you telling her to pick a good man. How she gonna know to pick a good man when you got a bad spirit to you as her daddy? You secretly passive aggressive, don't even like her mama. I don't know nothing, y'all. I'm just the single bitter one here. So I just be like, I just hate that rhetoric. Like, every single woman over 30 is not single and bitter because we not pedestalizing and obsessed with having a man, any man. We probably do want men, but we not settling for any man. So that's it, y'all. I think that's it for my video. Thank you for watching. Anything y'all want to add? I'm about to leave. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I thank you all for watching. And I'm out. Happy freaking Sunday. Enjoy y'all rest of y'all weekend, okay? Bye.